Hello, this is Danny, and I am the creator of Skin Harmonics, the very first holistic skin resurfacing method, which includes new philosophy, skincare line, and a hands-on session of a deep pore cleansing. And all of these things work together to create Skin Harmonics. And today I want to talk about what happens when we get a gift card or we want to join our friends at a spa, and we know better than a lot of things that are on the menu at these places, and we know the treacheries of chemical peels, microdermabrasion, like all the holes we can step into. And so how do we navigate the menu? How do we know what we can participate in? And so I'm going to line that out for you today. And so the first thing when you're looking at the menu to look for is you want to look for a European facial, because a European facial means that it's gonna be more natural in general. You definitely don't want to order something off the menu that is anti-aging or acne, because these things are laden with all those glycolic, lactic, salicylic acid. They have astringents, benzoyl peroxide. Like, you just don't go there. Just skip over those entirely, and you want to find what their closest of what they have is to a European facial. And you can ask them and they'll know if it's not. And the other interesting thing about places, when you go, it's like they have all these extraordinary and fancy names for their different types of facials, and just do not be confused by those and ask questions, but don't let the names of things throw you off. They come up with lots of really elaborate and fancy names that can be really confusing. So the main thing is that you want to find a European facial. That's what you want, and what you want to tell them to use as an enzyme. Ask for an enzyme exfoliation. They'll know what this is. And you also want to ask for lancet extractions. Don't let them squeeze and loop extract your pores, because that breaks capillaries and it's completely ineffective. And usually the European facials, they believe in the use of oils, and so they're going to use a heavier moisturizer afterwards. And they're also going to use a hydrating pack, which is wonderful. And it could be in a gel or it could be a cream, but usually European facials have like these dense, heavy packs, which are perfect for hydration. And of course, the other thing that you can ask for outright is massage. Like, having your face massaged. There are fewer things that are more sublime than that. You can ask for a scalp massage and a facial massage, and it's incredible. Have them throw all their acids and exfoliation and crazy cleansing stuff to the side and ask for a massage. Like, it's just so exquisite. And of course, some of these places have a microcurrent service as well, where they're lifting and toning facial muscles with a professional microcurrent machine, and that is absolutely worth it as well. So that's something else you can specifically ask for. And the other thing to say that you don't want is that you want to stay away from clay masks, because they're dehydrating. And this is a little trickier when it comes to a European facial, because generally European facials and natural facials have a lot of essential oils in them, because they're not using the acids and getting all up about exfoliating and being anti-aging and clinical in that way. Because they can't use the benzoyl peroxide, those acids I mentioned, they often default into using essential oils. And this gets a little tricky because, as you know, as I've told you all, that all of the citrus essential oils, lavender and tea tree, should not be used on our face. They're extremely dehydrating, even when they're in a cold pressed oil. So it's easy to say you don't want a clay mask or you don't want pinching extractions but it's a little harder to say that you don't want a lot of essential oils, but say it anyways. And somebody that's working at a spa is very fluent in all of these things, and she's going to know, they're like cooks. They're going to know exactly what to leave out, but you are going to have to tell them and be really gracious about it. And if you can do these things, you can really have a great time at the spa with your mom, with your sister, with your girlfriends. You cannot let that gift card go to waste. But it's just important that you follow these guidelines, because if your skin is hydrated, it's been protected from these procedures, you don't want to shock it into a regression. Your skin, because on this Skin Harmonic method, it trusts you. We've de-armored it. It's soft, it's absorbent, it's receptive. And that's something that we earn with our skin. And so we don't want to have a setback by you having like a oops moment, or like didn't want to make somebody feel uncomfortable or hurt somebody's feelings at a spa, but still wanted to be there. These things are very simple to navigate. Follow these guidelines, because you don't want that setback, and you don't want to make a communication to your skin that, it's going to have to like get an extra jolt of dehydration, or like a completely unnecessary inflammatory episode, which is never good for our skin. So I hope this helps, and happy spa-ing, everyone. And as a reminder, I am going to be gone next week. I will be in Kentucky at my mother's family reunion and memorial. And so I'm available by text still. You can still email me, but I will not be filling orders this first week of October. I will see you all next time. Happy